And it made it so I could detach myself from the upload of like, oh, that video flopped, keep it moving, which I still can do to an extent with like shorts and things like that, which are fully made. I use like a program to get those out, so I don't really care about them quite as much. But something like this, where like I do spend an hour editing it, I do spend 30 minutes recording it, you know, at least another 30 setting up for the recording, I can't help be a little bit more attached to the metrics of it, you know what I mean? And especially if I'm recording it and putting it out the next day, I find that I watch them a little bit harder, which just isn't good. That's never a good thing. You know, the goal is to paint and talk, not to paint, talk, and hope people love the painting and talking. I hope you do, but I can't focus on that too much because, you know, when you, I don't know, I feel like I might come off a little bit too self-centered saying this, but when you focus too much on the people watching the thing, it makes it really impossible, for me at least, to make something good. Because, you know, you need like communication, of course. You can't just like start veering off and making the dumbest things ever. But you also do need an extent of like, okay, like at the end of the day, I'm the one making this stuff. I need to stay 100% true to myself, or you're gonna end up making a bunch of stuff you don't want to make, you know? Becoming too audience controlled, too niche controlled, too like, I gotta do this thing. You know, I definitely have like almost fallen into that before. I remember after my one video did really well, my friend was like, okay, milk that, do that 10 more times. And I was like, no, like you gotta have, yes, I should make things I think the same type of person would be interested in. Like I make videos here on painting and talking. You know, if I want to switch it up maybe, and this year I'm doing kind of a challenge with it, but let's say next year I'm like, I want to sculpt for a week and do that. Yeah, I think a lot of the same people would be interested. If I were to go, okay, I'm going to play video games and talk now though, that's a whole different, you know, that's just going to attract a different crowd. So you gotta be focused in that sense, but like, you still gotta be doing what's honest to you, because let's say I'm in that situation a year from now where I'm like, okay, I think sculpting is what I want to do now, and all anyone wants to see is the painting, but I don't want to paint. How many good, you know, things will you get if you're not passionate about something?